Robert publicly is a very confident guy, never seems to have any doubt. Did you last year sense that he had any self-doubt in terms of his ability to get the offense or his ability to play 100% physically?
No, not anything that I read or anything that I saw. I think Robert's a confident guy, and had a lot of success, as a young player, more so than a lot of quarterbacks have had in their whole careers. So just a matter of trying to maintain the fact that we got to get, some help around him, number one, and he's got to, obviously all three of them got to perform a little bit better. But overall, I think his confidence, you can't waver on your confidence. You got to be a strong-minded individual to play quarterback in the National Football League, and he has definitely got a strong will and a strong mind and in a positive way. So that's a good thing.
How's it going, Jay? The defensive coaches seem to be yelling at the defensive players to scoop up every ball that hit the ground, or virtually every ball that hit the ground. Is that something new that this staff brought with them, and what type of mentality are you trying to build by having them do that?
Well, we have to build a strong mentality as far as getting the ball back. Anytime we see the ball, we're going to pick the ball up on defense. We were awful at getting turnovers last year, and it's no coach's fault or anything like that. We just got to do a better job of preaching, of getting the ball back. We had 2 interceptions today. We're going to monitor all the interceptions that we get some scooping scores, and really do a good job because, we put ourselves behind the 8 ball. We turned the ball over too much last year. We didn't get enough turnovers, and that's a recipe for disaster. It's well documented. It's statistically sound. I think it's your 90% win rate if you have +2 turnovers or more in a game. And we were in a minus category too often, hence 4-12. So definitely something we're talking about and preaching this year.
And then one more quick one. Preston Smith, on some packages he had his hand in the dirt. A lot of them he was standing. After practice, he said from talking to coaches he feels like it's going to be almost a 50-50 split for him doing that. Is that how you see it, or do you see him doing one?
I think a lot of guys will be like that now in the 3-4. In base defense, he'll probably be standing up a little bit more, and then come sub defense, he'll be with his hand down a lot. So, and then he can still walk around. But I think it'll be an even split for him. And he's getting used to it, but you can see his long body out there. He's a great-looking kid and works extremely hard. So we're happy for the versatility that he brings.
Terrence Knighton really sticks out there. We're not used to seeing that big guy in the middle of the line that big. How has he done since he's come in, and how's he been as far as a presence, as a leader and all that?
Great. Terrence has done a great job, and we have high expectations for him, and you put him out there on 1st and 2nd down, and it's going to be hard to run the ball between the tackles. He takes up quite a bit of room in there, and he's got great hands and great get-off. You see how big he is, but you don't realize how quick his first step is, which is really rare for a guy of his size. So, we just got to continue to monitor what he's doing out here and making sure we, work with him and keep him healthy.
Looked like Duke Iheanacho was out there with the first team. Is that the plan? What'd you think of his play?
Yeah, I think, we'll look at all those guys. We have a very good, group of safeties right now. It went from a kind of a struggling point for us last couple of years, I guess, to I think it's a strong point now, adding Deshaun Goldston and Johnson from Seattle, and obviously Duke coming back at full strength, and Philip Thomas with another year. Obviously we have Akeem, we have Trent Robinson who's got another year. So I think our safety spot looks a lot brighter now than it did, 11 months ago. So, but Duke has got a chance to challenge for that starting job, no question.
You talked about how Matt Jones could help Alfred and take some of those carries off him. Looked like he was used kind of as a 3rd down back a little bit today. What are you seeing just as far as his progress and understanding the offense, and how do you envision him fitting in there?
Yeah, he's a smart kid. We've only had the rookie mini camp, and we just had the one practice today. But he has shown the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, which is important. Obviously, he's a big enough guy, and he handles to handle any blitzing linebacker, that's for sure, which is also very good. Now it's just a matter of seeing him more out in patterns and how he runs and how he separates from linebackers or safeties, whoever's covering him. So that's something we'll gauge and continue to check out during these OTAs and then training camp. But Matt's got a lot of ability, man, a lot more versatility than I think what we first thought, really, because he didn't catch a lot of balls at Florida. It wasn't his fault, but he wasn't asked to. So we have high hopes for him, both 1st down and 3rd down.
Coach, it looked like with Kerrigan out, you guys had Trevardo Williams in there with the first team. What do you like about him, and do you suspect that maybe he could be your number 3 outside linebacker?
He could be. Trevardo came in last year in a pinch, man. We and got some meaningful plays and some meaningful reps and got a sack or 2 in the regular season. So he's a very strong guy. He's got a good first step. Just a matter of getting him out there more often so he has better knowledge of the system and what he's doing. You know, I think. But as far as a third down rusher, he's got he's got a chance. You know, because he's got the strength, like I said, he's got the speed to get around the corner. We just got to see more of a more consistent Trevardo this year and see how he does with the more reps that he's going to get.